What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures. Today, I am digging, but I won't do this on camera. I just wanted to start off here because this is going to be the arena one day. And I wanted to show you guys and kind of experience with you guys a general idea of how big this thing is actually going to be. I do have to be concerned a little bit with how far we have to go, which this is right up here. Let me just sort of dig this out and dig a new staircase. In theory, we go to about right here, but I think, I don't know where I'm at down under here, but I don't think I'm actually there fully. So we might have to do a little bit of editing on the part of that. And heck, we may be back further, which would actually be better because then we can drop things down. But if we look right over here, if I get in the middle, pop up. Actually not too bad. We're close, which is fine. This is actually quite a fine distance. I'm happy with it, at least. And I figured out what I want to do for at least this, and that is, first of all, check this guy out. Woo. I want to put a water block dispenser thing connected up to there. Potentially, I'm not sure yet. I think the water dispenser would do well, and then we just have the water slow the fall, put a sign here and a sign here, and that way we don't have to worry about the mobs getting hit. They'll come down, hit the water, and with any luck, crawl out. Yeah, he's right there. They are not going to die, but what I want to make sure, and I think that pretty much proved it, is I want to make sure no matter where we are in this arena, they're always going to pop up, which is quite important indeed. So I just need to knock out this wall just a hair. We need to knock it out 2. There we go. And push it back by 1. Now, originally, when I made this arena, I made it so that we could effectively fight anything in here and have a pretty decent damage control. The way it's shaped and all that stuff. We don't have to worry about like a pristine looking thing. So we're going to end up fighting the Wither Boss in here. Not today, obviously, but let's go up and I can show you guys. By the way, pretty much finished off these rooms, with the exception of a few things. We're very close to finishing this base, guys. I just want you guys to know that. Just a few more finishing touches and then we can work on the hardware of it, which is probably the more important part. As you guys can see, added the borders of netherrack, except for up here. Check this out, 2 wither skulls, 2 of them, and I've worked on the nether hub. We've got everything hooked up in the nether, and I wanted to go through there today and show you guys something that I found. But I've been working on, because I was having a hard time dealing with getting nether brick, I started to grab these from here, and we'll store these right now. But yeah, lots of that stuff from the nether hub, digging out a few things, which actually was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. The nether hub obviously isn't completed, far from it, but we'll take a look-see here as to what it looks like. You know, funny story, there's big, humongous hallways hooked around in back of here. If I rip this open, you guys see, I think I am going to keep it for sure, because I think it's a cool little feature that one day I can unearth again. Kind of like the ghost hallways they're called. Ghost hallways, boys and girls. Alright. So, of course, we got these long hallways. It's going to take a minute to get over there, but definitely worth it. We'll put some mine carts in here, and a few things that I need to accomplish, of course, in this nether hub. A lot of things, really, is I'm going to have to optimize. So these are all going to have rails to get to specific areas, and, you know, the further out we go, the more towns that we have. The more important it's going to be to really prioritize and itemize these rails, make things look neat and pretty. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to have substations, kind of like in a real airport or train station. You're going to, you know, like some of you guys, if you guys have ever flown, if you're in the Northeast like me, and you go to your local airport, and then you might end up at JFK Airport in New York, or Newark Airport. Maybe that's JFK. I don't know. I don't know airports. I've only flown once. But yeah. So, pretty interesting. Which reminds me, actually, it's July. And Minecon has yet to be announced. Would I like to go to Minecon? Yes, I would like to go to Minecon. I've talked about it last year, how, like, this year I've really wanted to go. Last year I almost went, but I just wasn't able to get tickets to go. And, of course, I just didn't have the money to front the costs. This year, I'll admit, I probably might have the money, depending on where it actually lands. But I just don't know if going to Minecon is really lucrative yet. As a fan, would I like to go to Minecon? Yes, I would. As a Let's Player, I just don't have enough fans to make it worthwhile to go. If I had a ton of you guys, you know, like a couple thousand, I would definitely consider making the trip to wherever it was. But even still, it could end up being really expensive. Could not. And more importantly, it might actually already be too late. I need to get a passport for probably this year. And I just don't. Holy cow, that was scary. I just don't have one. And if I ordered one, it might not come for a little while. So, that's that. So, anyways, let's get to the cool stuff. This is the old base. And I found a bunch of this stuff, like, just sitting here. And I was like, what? So I wanted to come over here and grab a few things that may be of use to us. Plenty of eggs. There's tons of cobblestone that we need to bring back. These things I don't need. I think I need this, believe it or not, I do need. Couple rotten flesh. Look at these. Fortune 3. Would love this guy. And I'm looking for... Ooh, Aqua Affinity. We could use that. On Breaking 3. I'm looking for... a Silk Touch. Power 3. Projectile. Respiration. Yes, please. Flame 1. Here's another Unbreaking that we could always bring over. Be lucrative. Doesn't look like we have a Silk Touch, but Fortune, I want to bring a few of these over. Fortune is definitely useful. Just wanting to see if there's anything else in here. What is this? Oh, that's wood. Jungle wood, light gray, colored, sand, gravel, armor. Nothing of any use. Those have feather falling on them. That's cool. Redstone, leather. I'm not going to grab the leather. Pine wood, oak wood. coal, acacia wood. Sandstone, not much. Mossy cobblestone, I already took. Redstone extras. Netherrack, wood stuff, cobblestone stuff, red mushroom. One of these I thought had a few extra things in it. Oh, yep, this one. Sharpness 2. Nothing too big. It wasn't like there was anything like huge over here. I want to take that potion of fire resistance. But it was just enough to make the trip worthwhile, potentially. And actually, there is one other thing that I want to stop and check. Because I found this kicking around here. And I wanted to make sure we got everything out of here. That scares me. Every time. That freaking... look at that. Look at that! Little hidden gems. I'll take the glass. Why not? It's 16. That's enough to be lucrative. What was I talking about? Oh, this mob grinder over here, definitely super useful. What in the world is this? Let's go ahead and check these chests. I'm wondering. See, back in the day here. Oh, interesting. A bunch of minecarts. Back in the day here, I used to have a bunch of these. Definitely useful right there. Red and blue carpets. I believe that's what I'm using for the nether, or for some of those rooms. Back in the day, I used to really love my little sheep farm in here, but now, of course, we've got no sheep anymore. Hello. I will take this carpet. And there was some fun times over here. I have to tell you guys, I love this base. And it's sad to see it the way it is. But of course, this is the way life works. And lots of stuff in there. This is the way life works. And we can't be too sad about it, because we got to move on, and we've got to go to other greater things, which we will soon enough. But I just want to come out here on this little porch. That over there, funny story. So this has a like a little mob dungeon at the bottom of it. It goes right down to about here. And there's a mob dungeon at the bottom. And my second episode, I went down there and I freaked out. And I was like, oh crap, I'm down here. There's a dungeon. I don't know what to do. And I just attacked. Went right for the little, whatever you call it, spawn orb thingy. You can actually go back, and I think I filmed it. But, yeah. And then up here, little secret hideaway spot, if I can get up there. Yep. This was my first base. So, a while back, I was having some trouble trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my Let's Plays and all that stuff. And I ended up completely erasing all the old Let's Plays and starting over with a new one. And I started here, actually somewhere way over there, and then I came here and I was like, yes, I want to make a mountain base. So the first thing I did was I dug in, and I found iron, and I was like, you know, I don't know, I don't really know if this is actually something I want to do. And I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just have fun with it. And I ended up digging this, and then I dug a little lower, and a little lower, and a little lower, and before I knew it, I was back into it. It's funny how that stuff works, you know? I'm not going to make you guys go through the pain of watching me go all the way back there this time around. So I will catch you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, we're back. And we've got all these fun things to do. So, what I want to do right off the bat is let's go to the downstairs. Wait, hold on a second. Question. Is this... Dang it. I was hoping for the forge to be right there. This is where the forge is going to be. Okay, what we're going to do is just dig into here for a second and how do I not have a crafting bench somewhere in here? This is ridiculous. I don't like this. I hope you guys can't hear that ringing noise. If you can, I apologize. My dad's got his Skype running and a friend's trying to call, must be. So, you don't have any wood? God dang it. Alright. Go down to the bottom. See, these are the reason why I don't get organized. Okay? Don't get organized, kids. Despite what your mama tells you. Wait, why did I need wood? Oh my god. What am I doing? Play the game, Jay. Play the game. Are you new at this? 'Cause you seem it. Alright, I need a couple blocks of iron. I believe it's 3, right? It's 3. Let's make an anvil. Put them at the top. And anvil. Okay. So, this anvil we're going to use on a new pickaxe, which means we got to... Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Hold the phone a second. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Where was the forge that I just made? That's the armory. Forge will be right over here. And what we're going to do is go ahead and stick it. Bam. Alright. So, efficiency. We want fortune 3, efficiency 4. And then we'll throw a unbreaking 3 on it. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4, fortune. That's a good pick right there. That is a good pick. And while we have the levels, and I think it'll be fine to do this, I want to throw aqua affinity. And can I push it? I can push it. Alrighty. So we got aqua affinity and respiration right there. Now, with this pick, what I actually want to do is I don't want to use it if I don't have to, unless we're mining out something that we need. But, what do we need, folks? We need ourselves some quartz. And that quartz is in the nether, which is a big reason why we've needed this. So, what I want to do is I want to start a mine, and I'm not going to do it on this episode today, but I'm going to start a mine up there in the nether hub where I look for specifically quartz. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another pickaxe, enchant that hopefully with some sort of unbreaking, just breaking 1 or something like that. And just going to mine through, and then whenever I hit quartz, mine it out with this puppy. That's the way to go, I think. And of course, we're going to finish that arena because I want to do the wither boss there, so that will be fun. It's nice to actually feel